When should you move in with a man? The science-driven answer, and by science, I mean, I read some studies. I'm just going to tell you about them. By the way, I'm Taylor Love, help explain the man brain. If you like that kind of stuff, hit the follow button. You should move in with a man when both of you know that your sleep is going to get better with that person around than if they weren't around. Here's what I mean. Y'all, let's just own it. Sleep is the number one contributor to health, the number one contributor to recovery. And if it's the number one contributor to your recovery and your health and your mental well-being, it's the number one contributor in that realm to your happiness, which means you should be set up to have an amazing sleep environment. For me, for example, I'm a projector in human design. I'm not sure if you guys are into that, but projectors that when sleeping in the same bed as someone else typically sleep worse. If I had to sleep in the same bed as my girlfriend every single night for the next month, I would be dreading it. But if you said I have a bedroom down the hall that I get to sleep by myself in, call it 2, 3, probably 3 nights a week, I would be ecstatic and I would want her to move in with me. I get that the honeymoon phase is fantastic and it's exciting, it's super fun, and you can run off a little bit less sleep, and maybe your fitness habits kind of go off the rails for a second when you guys are hanging out. But at some point, you guys are going to have to have this foundation of like the big 3 in life, which is diet, sleep, and exercise. And if you living with someone is impacting those 3 things long-term in a negative way, you should not be living together. If you living with someone is improving those 3 things in a meaningful way, then chances are your base level of happiness is going to be at a place where it needs to be able to handle the inevitable challenges and things that arise in relationship. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments and follow for more.